So this is the Shark Detect Pro and this is the Dyson V15, and today we're going to compare these two vacuums and we're going to see which one is right for you. Now obviously one of the biggest differences between these two vacuums is going to be their size. The Detect Pro is significantly smaller than the V15, weighing in at 2 pounds and 14 ounces, and yes, we are rounding up here. Whereas the V15 weighs in at 4 pounds and 8 ounces. But when fully built out, the Detect Pro weighs in at a little over 6 pounds, whereas the V15 weighs in at a little over 7 pounds. So with the Detect Pro, yes, it is more comfortable to use than the V15 because it is a little lighter. However, another thing about the Detect Pro that makes it more comfortable to use than the V15 is that when you turn this vacuum on, it stays on. You don't have to constantly keep a trigger held down to keep this vacuum turned on. Whereas with the V15, this vacuum has a trigger that you have to keep held down. And personally, I have found that holding this trigger down after 15 or 20 minutes, that does cause some discomfort in your forearm. So overall, the Detect Pro is more comfortable to use than the V15 because this vacuum is a little lighter and there is no trigger that you have to constantly keep held down. But also, the Detect Pro is more convenient than the V15 if you get the optional automatic docking tool, because with this docking tool, you're going to be able to automatically clean out the bin of your vacuum, and this docking tool will also charge your vacuum up. So every single time that you go and you reach for your vacuum is going to be completely emptied out, and it's also going to be completely charged up. Whereas with the V15, there is no automatic dock available. So with this vacuum, you are going to have to manually clean out the bin, and you're going to have to manually plug this vacuum into charge. But where the V15 really outperforms the Detect Pro is going to be in overall performance. Now, the V15 has significantly more suction than the Detect Pro, while being quieter than the Detect Pro. But so that you can hear for yourself, we're going to jump into a sound test. Now, here comes the Eco mode on the Detect Pro. So that's Eco mode on the Detect Pro. Here comes Eco mode on the V15. So as you can clearly hear, the V15 is noticeably quieter than the Detect Pro while having more suction. Now here comes the medium modes on these two vacuums. So that's medium mode on the Detect Pro. Here comes a medium mode on the V15. Again, this vacuum is noticeably quieter than the Detect Pro while having more suction, but here comes the boost mode on both of these vacuums. That's boost on the Detect Pro. Here comes boost on the V15. Okay, so here it is a close call, but I still feel that the V15 is a little quieter than the Detect Pro, but more importantly, the V15 has significantly more suction than the Detect Pro while in boost mode. But also, when it comes to the battery life on both of these vacuums have an advertised battery life of 60 minutes. However, that advertised battery life of 60 minutes is with both of these vacuums running while in their eco modes. If you were to use these two vacuums while they're set to their automatic modes, they're going to be good for around 40 minutes. Now, even though the automatic mode on both of these vacuums is very good, personally, I prefer the automatic mode on the Detect Pro because the automatic mode on the Detect Pro does a much better job of communicating to you what's going on thanks to the built-in LEDs found on both the carpet cleaner head and on the vacuum itself. Now, basically, when you see the red indicator light on the vacuum, it's basically telling you that, hey, we have detected some dirt here, and the vacuum is going to automatically spin up its suction. And then when you see see the light turn to amber, the vacuum is basically telling you, hey, we're currently cleaning this area, please keep the carpet cleaner here. And then when the indicator light turns to blue, it's basically telling you, hey, this area is now clean, and the vacuum is going to automatically lower its suction. Now, the V15 also has a really good automatic mode, and there's also a very useful LCD screen on the back that tells you the particles that this vacuum is picking up. But personally, I don't feel that these graphs are doing as good of a job as communicating to you as to when something is cleaned as with the indicator lights found on the Detect Pro. But something that I do like about the LCD screen on this vacuum is that it does a much better job of telling you exactly how much battery life you have left. But now we have to talk about the included accessories that come with these two vacuums, and plainly said, the Dyson comes included with a lot more accessories than the Detect Pro. Now, both of these vacuums have your motorized carpet cleaner head, and both of these carpet cleaner heads have the same width to them. However, the carpet cleaner head that comes with the Detect Pro is a lot different than the carpet cleaner heads that come with the Dyson. Now, there are a lot of sensors in this carpet cleaner head, and this is what helps the vacuum detect what it's cleaning up, and it also helps the vacuum decide what speed it should be sucking at. Now, this cleaner has a single roller, and this roller here has a lot of soft bristles, and these are the bristles that are going to do the better job here of cleaning your hardwood floors. This roller also has stiffer bristles here, and these are the bristles that are going to help you get deeper into your carpet. But there are also these rubber fins here, and these rubber fins are going to help you get even deeper into your carpet as well. But this here is the carpet cleaner head that comes with the Dyson, and now this carpet cleaner head is a little different from the carpet cleaner heads that come included with either the Dyson V11 or the V12. Now, this carpet cleaner head is also motorized, and there is a single roller, and we do have our stiffer bristles here, and these are the bristles that are going to help you get into your carpet, and these are the softer bristles here, and these bristles are going to be for your hardwood floors. So this carpet cleaner head is actually going to work well on both carpet and on hardwood floors. But something that is unique to this carpet cleaner head here is that you can actually adjust the suction of this carpet cleaner head here, so that is going to help you get a better clean whether you're on a hardwood floor or on carpets. But also, the Gen 5 comes included with this fluffy optic tool, and this is the one that you want to use if you're going to be cleaning a lot of hardwood floors. But what's really unique about the fluffy optic tool is that it has a built-in green LED, and this built-in green LED really helps you find any dirt or dust when you're cleaning up your hardwood floors. So whenever you're vacuuming your hardwood floors, you'll be able to know if it's actually clean or not. So even though this LED is a very simple tool, it is a very useful tool. But also, the Gen 5 does come included with this smaller motorized carpet cleaner head, and this is the head that you'll want to use either on your carpeted staircase, or if you want to clean up in your car, or if you have a pet's bed, or if you have any other upholstery. Now, both of these vacuums come included with dusters. Now, with the Detect Pro, this duster here, you can either have the bristles on, or you can actually take these bristles off and use this tool like so. Whereas with the Dyson, this combination tool is a lot easier to use. You can either use it without the bristles, or if you want, you can extend the bristles out. But also, both of these vacuums come included with a crevice tool. Now, this is the crevice tool that comes included with the Detect Pro. Whereas with the Gen 5, its crevice tool is built into the neck attachment here. So whenever you're going to use the crevice tool, you can just remove the neck. And if you want the bristles, you can leave the bristles exposed, or you can always bring the bristles in, and then you can use your crevice tool like so. And when you're done using the crevice tool, you can just go ahead and attach the long neck attachment again. But something that is unique to the V15 here is that it also has support for the submarine tool. And basically what this submarine tool is that it is a mop attachment that allows you to mop your floors with a very efficient amount of water. And this is something that the Detect Pro simply doesn't have support for. So with all that being said, if you're trying to choose between the Shark Detect Pro and the Dyson V15, the Shark Detect Pro is a very capable vacuum. And if you were to get this vacuum with the automatic docking option, then it is a very convenient vacuum, because with the dock, your vacuum is going to be automatically cleaned out, and every single time that you reach for your vacuum is going to be fully charged. And personally, I do like that the Detect Pro is more comfortable to use than the V15 because it is noticeably smaller, lighter, and more importantly, there is no trigger that you have to constantly keep held down. And I do like the automatic mode on the Detect Pro because it does a much better job of communicating to you exactly what's happening. However, with the Dyson V15, you are going to get a lot better performance, specifically because this vacuum is going to have better suction while being quieter than the Detect Pro, which your family members are definitely going to appreciate. With the V15, you are also going to get a lot more attachments. Specifically, it has the fluffy optic tool, which is going to make it a lot easier for you to clean your hardwood floors and know that it's actually clean. And the V15 also has support for the submarine tool, which is going to allow you to mop your floors with a very efficient amount of water.